Yeah, hello friends. We have Mr. Pritam Kumar Agrawal. He is the founder and director of Hello Kids Preschool and Riverstone Schools, one of the leading chain schools of India. We welcome you, Pritam, in today's event.
Thank you, Chandan, for this invite, and excited to be a part of this event, and looking forward to have a learning and networking session at Ahmedabad. Thank you.
Pritam, we have been witnessing you in many of the forums, events as a panelist, as a moderator. Overall, how do you think the education, the early education, has reached, and what is again a dent which you feel that should be addressed in early childhood education?
Chandan, the thing is, when we talk about early childhood education, there was a proud moment during this COVID times. The government of India has recognized us as a part of the foundation years. And after these 34 years, the early childhood has given a space in the compulsory education space, which is now it will be a mandatory for the children below the age of 6 years that they'll be attending preschools, and they mention it in the new education policy 2020 that there should be a part of these foundation years. Now, in the last 16 years, it was struggling for us to tell people about how important the early childhood years are. Way back in 2005, when I was doing my first preschool in Bangalore, I went to Google and I was checking about all this. And when I was doing my research, I found that without a right early childhood education, there were a lot of problems has been addressed throughout the world, and which even talks about that even without a good early education, even a child is going to drop out from the school, or they may not be attending the schools, they may not be attending colleges, they may be having criminal records, they may be not physically and mentally well for their life. So after seeing 16 years of education in this industry, in terms of early childhood, I've been traveled across the country, and I've seen that it was very difficult to make the parents aware that what is the importance of that first 6 years. First 6 years means the 80-90% of the brain develops in between the 0 to 6 years, and we have to give that importance. And with this pandemic, even we say that with these 2 years of education we have lost, and we have lost nothing, but we are going to have a long-term implication for the same thing. Parents are going to face it, child is going to face it. So it is not that ABCD, it is not that 1 to 10, it is that early foundation level which has to be very strong. And coming to a forum like this, when I thank ArdorComm Media and Chandan and Ashish now, that all these platforms are giving us understanding that what is happening across the world, across the nation, and what our seniors, mentors talks about in terms of early childhood or higher education, because we need to upgrade ourselves to the next grade of education also. Coming to technology in this part, yes, technology in terms of training, technology in terms of safety, and technology in terms of management. That is, anyway, we are all doing it. But now, after pandemic, we are able to see technology in terms of academically, how strong we are going to use it in a long years, be it assessment, be it updating the databases of the child and tracking the child not from a school level to a graduate level or to a career level, but yes, from the early childhood to that KG, that is PG, from playgroup to the post-graduation level, how we can have that data and utilize it for the future references. So that is how my learning goes.
Any message for the people who are willing to have their hands as a business of having a preschool owner? What message and or what are the 2-3 pointers which you say while selecting a brand for taking a franchisee?
Chandan, it is very clear that preschool was unorganized, and even I say 20 to 30% of preschool industry is organized in the country right now. 2020 data says that this industry is growing at a rate of 30-35%, but not exactly after this pandemic. But yes, it is a 30,000 crore rupees of industry which some of the research companies has given. And after this new education policy, this industry has tremendous growth in this country. So definitely this is the right choice right now. There are a lot of investment we are expecting in this segment. Now who wants to come in terms of business as a challenges? New education policy will give another edge, but yes, regulations will come into picture. And even the good quality of schools, new curriculums coming in, CBSE giving importance, ICSE coming up with their curriculums, will definitely help our industry to grow much faster than any other educational institutes in the country.
That's so nice of you when no very in very simple language and words you have just told that the importance and why they should come in business. How does this kind of forums, Pritam, no helps overall industry to grow, where we see the preschool people, the school people, the technology partners, and even the government? What is the outcome of such an forums, or how should the outcome of such an forum should be?
Chandan, see, this is how it's how we comes to you on a part of as a delegate or a speaker. We are able to meet people from the industry, and now not only this part of using the services or meeting our mentors. Let's say we all the seniors are like mentors. We talk to them. This is what we are planning. This is what we are doing. This we are trying to do. They do guide us that there are this product available. This is the way you should do. So that is first thing is networking. Second thing is availability of the new products in terms of technology, in terms of non-technological products, where we are able to talk to them and find out what is the new development has happened. I am ready to take the development now, or if I am not taking it now, I know that there are 2-3 companies which I have seen it at Ahmedabad, and that is at the back of the mind. We have started thinking about it. So this kind of forum is again exchanging your ideas. Listening to the seniors. And when you are talking to seniors, it means he is really guiding you. He will never say wrong or right. He will definitely say this should be the right way to do this. So here we again check ourselves also that Chandan, which you are using at your school and I am planning to do this, should I go ahead and do this? Even we can check as a references at this kind of places.
Great. Thank you so much for your inputs, Chirag. Any message or any good wishes you would like to give to ArdorComm Media? We have just celebrated our 1 year of existence as an anniversary we celebrated.
So, very fond of ArdorComm Media and you Chandan specifically and Ashish, the way you people have done it. Best wishes, and we make sure that our presence will be there for all the future events, and looking forward for the next event at Jaipur.
Thank you so much, Pritam, for making your time for this event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chandan.